And here we are, once again.
Finally, been a long time.
Me. Where you been?
Yeah, I've been all over the place.
Yeah?
Mostly Maine.
It's not all over the place. That's one place.
That's everywhere.
That's Ocean Boy.
Especially in the summertime, you get people from all over the world there.
Ocean Boy. Okay, live from the beautiful Front Range of Northern Colorado. It is me live. Him.
Dead.
Let me check your pulse.
Tonto.
Dan Nickerson, Joel Comm, with you for another rousing, stirring, groundbreaking, earth-shaking, more adjectives,
Big
please.
day today.
It is a big day today. I have some very, very exciting news. Actually, a whole series of news that one would deem exciting. Did you bring a top 10?
I didn't print it off. He's got it in the system, though.
Do you have a print off? Oh, we're just going to read. Well, if I read it, it'll be delayed. I need to actually hold
I
the
will
copy.
go get.
We have a top 10 today. Go, would you? You got to see what it's like in here, like a minute before we're ready to go live. It's, Dan's not in here. I'm just sitting down, just logging in. And anyway, hello to everybody. I'll fly solo if I need to. This is an exciting day for several reasons. One, the live event is coming up, and the seats are filling up quickly, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Two, the book is out, and it's already hit 2 bestseller lists on Amazon.com, and we haven't even really promoted it yet. September 2nd is going to be our big launch day for Click Here to Order, and I'm really pumped. The Flying Monkey is here today, and he'll make an appearance. In fact, I think I'm even going to give away a flying monkey today as a prize. And 4, he doesn't have his mask on. It's over his mouth. Is he censored?
He's gagged, so he won't scream.
Oh, but he will scream.
I tried.
Okay. Chris, the Hand Harper, our producer, being comical. Ha! The most exciting news, and there's so much news, I don't know how you even gauge anything as most exciting, is our iPhone application launched this morning. It's on Apple. We're one of, I don't know how many licensed developers they have for the iPhone. But this device is it. That noise you just heard, that was Dan Nickerson with the top 10 list.
What'd I miss?
We talked about you. Talked about how lame Maine is.
What?
How you smell like lobster.
That's true.
He does. Fishy. They're bottom feeders. The cockroach of the sea.
I do have the best iPhone wallpaper, though, you've seen in a while.
Oh, no.
That is pretty nice.
That's beautiful. Why don't you show it?
There's a picture of...
You're going to have to get much closer. Or actually, let Chris do the closeness. It's one big blur.
That's a cool iPhone wallpaper.
That is. It's a beautiful scene. I was also in a beautiful place this last weekend in the mountains. Those of you who followed my tweets and kept up with what was going on was at a beautiful $2.5 million home in Dillon, Colorado. It was amazing because you look off the balcony and you can see the mountains and Keystone off to the east from where we were, and there was a lake and a river, and it was 200 feet down to it, so it was just overlooking the whole thing.
Like 6 months ago, you could have said that's a $3 million home.
That's true.
Yeah.
And here's the most amazing thing. We came out of the Eisenhower Tunnel, and it was rainy. I mean, it's usually not rainy in Colorado, but this last weekend, we had a lot of rain here on the Front Range, and we come out of the tunnel in the mountains onto the other side. Yeah, it was Ikey. Got it. Ike Eisenhower.
Yeah,
Ice.
sorry.
It's a whole play on words thing. Dan thinks
Yeah.
he's being clever. Just
Yeah.
humor him.
Yeah, normally.
I do. Came out of the tunnel, and it was snowing. In mid-August, snowing in the summer in Colorado. And the next morning we woke up and there was snow all over the peaks of the mountains.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And there's a guy who'd lived there for 30 years, and he said he had never, actually it's more like this, I've been here 30 years and I've never seen it snow like that so early.
It rained for 2 days straight. I couldn't believe it.
I know.
Felt like I was home.
Yeah, without the ocean.
Yeah.
You get a message.
Yeah, I thought it was you.
Not me. I'm not messaging anything. So welcome to those of you who are joining us for Joel Comm Live today. Got a lot of exciting things. The first thing I want to talk about is the seminar. And what we're going to do right now is rather than me do the talking, I'm going to let me do the talking via a pre-made video. So the URL for elevateseminar.com is at the bottom. It's scrolling. But Chris, if we want to go ahead and show this brief, what is it, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
2-minute video. It's going to tell you everything you need to know, and hopefully you can come join us here in Colorado for this. Go ahead and roll it.
You know, over the years, I've spoken at a number of internet marketing and personal development conferences. And every time I go, people ask me, Joel, when are you going to do your own conference? When are you going to show us how you run your business? Well, the time is now. October 24th through 26th of this year, I'd like to invite you and 49 others to join me for an exclusive 3-day conference called Elevate 2008. Now, this is not going to be another typical internet marketing conference where we invite speakers to come and teach you a little bit and then sell you something. No, this is going to be unlike anything that's ever been done before. Elevate 2008 is 3 days with me and my team where you will learn exactly how it is that we built a multi-million-dollar business. Now, granted, I can't do everything on my own, but I've surrounded myself with some incredibly bright people, and you're going to have an opportunity to interact with each of us as you learn the strategies and techniques that we implement on a daily basis. You know, we charge $10,000 for people to come and spend an entire day with me and my team in a one-on-one coaching session. But this is going to be very unique. We're inviting 49 people only, and wait till you see how much it is. This is an opportunity unlike any other, and if you want to get your seat, I would encourage you to call the phone number on the screen right now and speak with Joey Montez, my Vice President of Sales. You're going to find out exactly how it is that you can reserve your seat now and be here for what I believe is going to be a life-changing event. Elevate 2008. I hope to see you here in Colorado.
Oh. I'm going to go ahead and Twitter that we're live right now, and Elevate 2008 is coming. Really excited about it. It's true that we've not done this before. It is the first time, and Joey Montez is the guy you want to call and speak to. He is awesome, and get your seat. Come out here for this. There's not going to be anything else like it, and I don't know if we're going to do it again. We're doing this right now. And I'm pretty pumped about it. So it's a great place to be. The Inverness is an unbelievable hotel.
I was kind of shocked, actually. I recommended the Best Western, but this thing is nice.
Dan is trailer park all the way.
Right.
So to go along with the Elevate seminar, the top 10 list that Dan has composed for today, I have not seen this yet,
No.
is untitled. No.
That's the notepad printer.
Is the top 10 reasons to go to Elevate 2008.
Yeah.
Okay, I have not seen these
Done
before.
Done at about 10:30.
Yeah,
10 minutes.
these were just done. So let me get back over to the chat window so I can see what's going on. All right. So here we go. Number 10. Free lodging equals 2 beds and 4 cots.
We gotta pack them in there.
There is free lodging. We are including your room at the Inverness Hotel. Who else for a seminar or conference will pay for your room? I do. Number 9, we pay affiliate commissions on minibar purchases. I love that he laughs at his own stuff.
Well, I don't have time to laugh when I'm writing it.
Number 8, a fantastic golf course that you won't have time to play.
I know. We gotta get down there and play golf course.
We do. I need to learn how to play golf.
Yeah,
You know, you've been here now for a year and a half,
played
and you
once.
still have not
I played
shown
once.
me.
I know. I played great too.
By the way, the Inverness does have a fantastic golf course, and if you come a day early or stay a day late, you can enjoy the course, you can enjoy the mountains. Number 7 in the top 10 reasons to go to Elevate 2008. Boy, I like the way that just rolls off the tongue,
Yeah.
too. Elevate 2008. Number 7, the seminar motto. Did we say we were going to do that? Not only are you going to get that, but you're going to get that plus, that and more.
Quick, check the webpage. Was that on there?
Number 6, the hotel spa specializes in internet marketing related stress. Is that a special kind of
Carpal tunnel, and I don't know.
Swedish?
They have a spa. I wanted to put something in there.
Inga?
Yeah, I want to be careful about Inga.
Inga.
She and I have a special relationship.
Number 5, Dan has a reserved seat at the hotel bar. Are you like Mickey Rourke?
That's where I do my best work.
Barfly?
Huh? No. But I was a bartender for 10 years, so
He can.
there's a little history for you.
The number 4 reason to go to Elevate 2008. Elevate seminar t-shirts discounted to $67.
Those are the 2007.
For a limited time only. Let's see. Number 3, free water, pen, and pad of paper. We are sparing no expense.
I wasn't sure about that. I just threw it in there, so I hope that's not going to cause a problem.
We spare no expense. Number 2, the Democratic Convention should be over by October. Oh,
That's this week.
agonizing. Living here, hearing all the stories about this, just makes me want to avoid the entire perimeter of Denver.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. And the number 1 reason to go to Elevate 2008 is you get to shoot a live flying monkey at Joel.
We are importing monkeys direct from Africa. They'll be here.
And that is the top 10 reasons to go to Elevate 2008.
Yeah.
And of course, because Dan's going to be there too. So
Yeah, well,
That's-
I'm at the hotel bar when I'm not speaking.
that's a reason as well. Jerry wants to know, hey Joel, are we just having a chat or are you going to tell us something? What am I doing?
Why don't you ask us a question, Jerry?
Ask a question.
That's what we're here for.
What do you get if you hit him with the monkey? By the way, we don't have this video yet, but it's coming very soon. You're going to love this. 2 Fridays ago, we had the first annual Flying Monkey Office Olympics.
Oh, boy.
What? It was great.
Oh, yeah.
It was
I
great.
didn't land that right there.
Yeah, you big crybaby.
I had to stay an extra hour to finish my work for the day.
It was a 3 event Olympics. Monkey trash, where they had to go into the trash bin from a distance. Monkey bowling, where across the conference room table we knocked down pins.
That was actually pretty cool.
And then flying monkey distance, right? And we're going to have video of that for all of you.
So just imagine, like, what was it, 6 of us, 7 of us, out in the parking lot, and people walking by, and we're shooting monkeys in the air.
Yeah, it was great. Okay, here's a question. Does posting frequently help increase traffic and thereby AdSense revenue? Yes, we're going to get to the iPhone shortly. Hang tight on that. I'm excited. I want to make sure that everybody that got the email that wants to see it, they're still coming in the room. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to answer this question about increasing traffic and frequent posting in a moment. If you have a Twitter account, please go and tweet that this show is live right now, announcing a new iPhone app that everybody and social networking, social media is going to want to use, and you can use this tiny URL link. I've already got it prepared for you right there. Go tweet right now. I'm going to wait while you tweet.
By the way, for those that don't know it too, it's like Joel just posted on his Twitter account. So I have a little thing, not you can see it, but basically it gives me a little message that shows Joel's tweet right on my phone. So I don't even have to, well, with my iPhone, I don't even have to open anything up. I can just look up, that's what Joel's message is. It just shows me the text, I just shout it, it's over. Yeah. Dan on a stick.
Okay, so by now you should have tweeted Dan on a stick. Dan can stick and kind of just sit right there. Sit, Dan. All right.
I can tweet if you want. I haven't
the question that that I was asked is about doing more frequent posts and how does that affect your AdSense revenue. Google likes when you do new content on a regular basis. The more frequent you could do
Fresh,
content.
original content.
Yeah, fresh content. Don't just go posting other people's stuff. Fresh content. It used to be that Google would update, every few weeks. Now they're updating several times a
Constantly.
day. Always. I mean, I'll see my articles jump around all day if I'm vain enough to keep searching for myself and see where my articles are. But yeah, post frequently. That's going to help your AdSense revenue as well. Joel, what's something you do every day pertaining to your business? I work every day.
Tells me to do something.
I do. I delegate. You know, I have a very, I have structured chaos. That's kind of the way I operate.
Is that demand available?
StructuredChaos.com, probably gone now. We're on the front page. Welcome to new viewers, Joel Comm Live. I'm Joel Comm, this is Dan Nickerson, and we're about to announce a very exciting application for the iPhone that we believe is the future of social media. Hang tight for that. The question is, what do I do every day pertaining to my business? I check my email. I work on being creative. I meet with my team to discuss current projects, and I write. I'll do videos.
One of the big things you do is you work on your relationships online.
And I do that. I work on relationships.
That's one of the biggest things you can do is work with your partners and make sure see what they're doing, see how you can help them, see how they can help you.
Danny asks, when you began getting to a point where your time was very thinly spread, what did you do to maintain control? I hired people. And in fact, today, my new personal assistant is arriving. He's actually in town. He should be here in the office probably within 30 minutes. Moved from Dallas with his wife. And both of them are actually coming to work for us. She's here as our new director of operations, and his name is Brian, and he is going to be my new personal assistant, helping me filter through email and getting me lunch.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's see. Next question. Welcome, Wealth Coach. Good to have you here. Welcome back, Dan. Did you get enough lobster while
Yes,
in Maine?
I did. 4 2-pounders.
Wow. What is the cost for Elevate Seminar? It is $5,000 for the 3-day conference. Call Joey Montez at the number that Chris is going to put up on the screen, and give him the code ELEVATE-ME, and you will get 50% off of your seat. So, sweet deal.
If they said elevate me, shouldn't it be like 10 grand if they say that? Higher.
Let's see. What happened to the Graphic Mavericks package? BlinkWeb happened. Matt Callan came out with an incredible page development tool, and we decided to put the Graphic Mavericks it on hold. The boys are actually in Connecticut working with Howie Schwartz and Dr. Mike, I believe, right now. Haven't heard from them lately, but they need to kind of pipe in and let us know what's going on. Structured Chaos was picked up on 4/15/07.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Joel, do I use Word Tracker?
Tax day.
I do not use Word Tracker. I have used Word Tracker.
We use it in the house. Joel doesn't personally use it, but some of us use it in the house.
It's too techy for me.
Yeah.
I don't understand all that. Let's see. Here's a question. I'm yet to hear an honest answer, I'm assuming. If I were to start today with a site, add good content, say post 1 to 2 articles every day, build backlinks slowly, can I expect to make 1 to 2K a month in a year's time? Please answer in detail. It's a complex question. The reason, it's not that you haven't gotten an honest answer. Well, maybe you haven't, but it's that it's a very complex question.
Well, the first part is what's your niche? Who are you competing with? If you decide you wanted to start a credit building or credit repair site, you're not going to make 1 to 2K a month because you're competing with 100,000 other people. So if you pick a really tiny, specific, focused niche, and no one's working in that niche, then theoretically, yes, you can do that in a year's time. But the content has to be original, fresh. You have to remain consistent. A lot of people will give up after a month or two of doing this, and I'm not making any money. Then I'll realize that it does take time to move up the rankings and to start building that revenue.
Right.
But it is a realistic thing, but it depends specifically on your niche. It's like saying, I want to be an NBA star. Well, no matter what I do, I'm not going to be an NBA star. I better pick a sport that I can compete in.
Right.
So,
in all the things that you say, add good content. Well, how much content is there in the niche that's similar? The 1 to 2 articles you post every day, are they going to be 300 words or are they going to be 800 words? The backlinks that you're going to get, how many, what sites are they coming from? Are you going to do any publicity? Are you going to use any social media? How hard are you going to work it? The short answer is yes. You can do it. And especially if you're going to capitalize on low-hanging fruit and do some long-tail stuff, right? Drill down to some sub-niches that other people aren't covering. Find questions people are asking that are not being answered by current sites, and you've got a much better chance.
When we meet people that are doing really well, they're always doing it in some obscure niche that we didn't even think about. And it's not saying that all the people we meet are that way, but there's a lot of them that just found an niche and no one was working, and they capitalized on it. And next thing you know, they're making a nice living online.
Somebody asked the URL for BlinkWeb. There it is. You can go sign up for free. It's a website builder, so enjoy that. All right, I think...
With those legs, curling is a good sport.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so the iPhone app. I know we got other questions. Hold off on... Harris just popped in. Welcome, Harris Fellman. Hey, Captain Lou, good to see you. I tried to email you at your support email, and it bounced back to me. I can't go on the Marketer's Cruise. Yeah. I can't. Where my mom is taking our entire family the week before on another cruise, and it's too much cruising. So, Captain
I will be
Lou,
on the cruise.
Email me because we need to cancel that, unfortunately. But okay, so other questions. Going to hold off on those for a moment. We're going to talk about the iPhone. This is truly the most amazing device that has ever graced my hip pocket.
All right, so
I don't even want to know.
I know. Sorry.
I don't want to know. My hip.
I got you.
My hip.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you wear yours on your hip?
Yeah.
Oh, Dan. Hold off on the questions. We're going to talk about the iPhone. When Apple came out with this device, and not being a Mac, I like Mac. I've used Macs and PCs from the very beginning. I've got Apple IIes at home, and I have a TRS-80 in the other room. So I've got them all. When Apple came out with this device, I was still carrying a Trio 650. And I believe that the message they sent to the world when they created this device was 2 words. You know what it is? Game over. Game over. They're so
He tried
far
to
ahead.
give me his Trio, and I looked at him like, I want that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's the whole model.
And so now the 3G is out, and the most brilliant thing Apple did with the release of that is the App Store, so that you can become a licensed Apple developer and create applications using their software development kit, upload them to the App Store, free and paid, and they'll distribute them. And for the paid ones, I think that they charge whatever the fee is you set, and they keep 20% and pay you 80%. In the first 30 days of the App Store, Apple sold $30 million in applications.
Biggest being Super Monkey Ball.
Super Monkey Ball sold $3 million. There are 3 million 3G phones out there and 6 million first-generation phones, and countless iTouch, that's what they call them, right?
Yeah.
The iPod iTouch, which also runs the App Store. Huge user base of people, and the App Store is hot. And so we sat down in the conference room and began whiteboarding out all kinds of ideas. We became licensed Apple iPhone app developers, and we've brought on an incredible developer who's already got an application on the store and is doing very well, and we said we want you to develop apps for us. I'm now pleased to say that the first app is there. Chris, am I going to be able to narrate this and see what's going on since I've got a delay?
It'll be...
Or shall I watch it on your screen and talk?
That would probably be best.
And that way I'll see it in real time.
Step for
You want to bring
audio.
What do you want to do about the audio? We've got a video to show you this application. It's called iVote, and it is the future of social media, social networking on the web. This is version 1.0. It is a free application. You can go to the iTunes App Store right now, jack your phone into it, and download iVote. Now we have a video that will show you what it does. We could probably just turn the boom and I can just come over there to your computer.
Probably the best thing.
Okay.
See this from
So,
before?
yeah, I can see that.
Wow.
That's great. Just go ahead and roll it. Okay, so tell me when the video's live and make sure the audio's live.
Version 1.0.
I'll try to get it to kind of sync up a little bit.
Okay.
Let's find out. Welcome back. All right.
Are we on?
Yeah, it's going.
Okay, so when you first
Here
download iVote, it asks you for your date of birth and your gender. And that's the only time it's going to ask you for that. And then the questions will appear, and there's going to be featured questions every day, and then there's going to be other questions, many which will be submitted by individuals such as yourself. And you can place your vote, and it instantly shows you, and then there's comments. You can leave comments on any of the poll questions that we have and give plus or minuses for those questions. So we've got the social media aspect. What's cool, here we go, we're putting in a comment right here. I can't read what the comment is. What's it say?
Green is best.
Green is best as the color. All right, there's a good comment. So we're going to go ahead and put that comment in on what's your favorite. Is this your favorite eye color?
Yep.
Okay, which that question may not even be there. Right now, we've got some more significant
Yeah,
questions.
we just started
up there.
populating with initial base, and we'll be adding a lot more. So.
The first time that you go to leave a comment, you pick a username. So if it's not taken, you'll get it, and then you can leave comments on any of the questions. And I love the way that you can see the bars that show you the answers, right? The percentage of people that have answered, and then you can drill down. Is that what it's doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can drill down. If you click the location button at the bottom, you can drill down into from global or questions answered around the world to countries, to states or regions, to cities or counties, and see exactly what people are thinking. So it's really powerful, and this is just version 1.0. We added it this morning. It finally went up. It took a week or so to get approval, and once you've answered the question, you can't answer it again.
Come back, you guys.
Okay.
Cool.
And we are back. Are we live?
Yes.
It's alive!
So a little later today, you actually be able to go to the website and be able to submit a question too.
Right. So one of the things that we've got, hang on just a second, the president of the company, Ken Birch, has just entered the room.
I just have an update.
An update.
We just maxed out the popularity meter on iTunes for iVote.
Get out.
Wow.
It's maxed.
Are you
Can't get
serious?
any more popular than it is right now.
It's like we're like
Yeah.
number one on the popularity meter? Sweet.
Wow.
iVote is taking off. Hey, Ken, have a good trip,
Thanks, guys.
and we'll see you
Hey, Ken.
after the weekend.
Okay.
Wow. Is that like something you can just go in and...
Yeah.
See?
Go to iTunes and you can see it.
All right, I got to pull up iTunes
Wow.
now.
Well, we knew people love to vote on polls, and of course the great thing for us is just being able to find out what the world is thinking as marketers.
Right, and we're asked the question, how do you make money from this? Well, there's a lot of different ways to monetize this. We're going to allow people to submit questions, and we're going to decide which ones get posted on the site, but we have the featured question of the day. Well, as this grows and becomes used by thousands and tens of thousands and perhaps hundreds of thousands or maybe 1 million people, the polling data is powerful. We're going to be able to sell the featured sponsorship.
Right.
There's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to be able to access the user base that is on here. And then, of course, once you've got an audience that large, well, you can...
There's also going to
You
be
can promote
thousands of
anything.
user-submitted questions that we will not be able to put on the platform, but we will be able to put on the web.
Now, how do you see the popularity meter? How does that work? So here's what I want you guys to do. Go and download the iVote application from the store. It's free. There's no charge for it. Use it. Get involved. You guys are on the cutting edge of social media. If you're using Twitter and Facebook and MySpace, and Flickr and these others, then you guys are the ones that are going to get the most use out of this and enjoy it. And then go to the iTunes store and post us a glowing review.
And there's also going to be a way tied in that by making comments, you'll be able to drive traffic to your websites.
Oh, here we go. Most popular. Where is it? I'm not sure what he's saying.
Well, he said the popularity meter, so...
That might be a back-end thing that you see.
Could be. These could all have a top ranking too. There's so many.
There's so many applications. But
Well,
this
we'll
is
find it.
nothing compared to what's coming online. We have other applications that we're already beginning to work on, and they're all pretty exciting.
Yeah. It's been fun coming up with this stuff.
So that is what is happening with the iPhone, just do a search for iVote, Captain Lou, or go to free applications in the iTunes App Store, and it shows up on like the second row today.
Edward, there will be a web app coming soon. I'm actually going to put a survey tool up here in the next hour or so where you'll be able to submit questions. But we plan on really building out a big interface for this on both the web and obviously on the phone. So.
Hey, Christopher 1969, I bought your AdSense program at Wealth Mastery a couple months ago. Wasn't that a great conference? To add a lot of traffic, would you say that clean, regular content, use of easing and other similar article tools, backlinks from blogs and PR web types of tools are the main ways to succeed? Yes, absolutely. These are all things that we're teaching.
Posting comments on blogs, posting comments on forums. If you're a good writer, submit articles to other sites, not just eZine sites, but other sites that actually accept articles, whether it be hub pages or just if you have friends that have a site in the same niche as you, write articles for them. Say, hey, here's an article, and I just put 2 backlinks in it.
Right.
Give them to them, and you'll pick up more links.
Absolutely. Make Ease says, can we, the users, add questions on iVote? Right now, we have control over the questions that show up. However, today, there's a button in the lower left corner of the application, I Ask. Click it, it will take you to a website where you can fill out a form with your question.
That should be up in a couple hours.
A couple hours, yeah. So by the time people watch this on replay, put your question and the up to 6 possible answers that you would want surveyed, and we will be putting up questions that people give us each day.
Right. We're also going to probably put a survey tool in there if you have feedback and how you think we can make it better. Obviously, this is version 1. We have whiteboards full of what we want to do in future versions, so it's going to look a lot different. And
Oh yeah,
it's going to be,
we got some killer ideas.
It's going to be unbelievable.
It's going to be a full social network. You'll be able to go do your profile, use your iPhone to take your picture to upload, put a link to your website, your bio, and if you want to display your answers to the questions that
Do we
you've...
want to talk about the Twitter idea too?
No,
Okay.
not yet. So, Jahid, no, there is no additional info for you to see yet. Go to the iPhone App Store and search for iVote, or go to where it says free applications, and it'll show up like on the second row.
But see, I love
today.
DP Fitch. I love people just thinking out of the box like that.
I do.
Saying, is it going to be on other phones? We hadn't even thought about that yet.
Well, yes, we have.
You know? Well, I hadn't thought about it.
Yeah, we had. I don't know where you are.
I was gone for 2 weeks.
We're definitely thinking about cross-platform. The website is ivotemobile.com, and there's not a lot there because the app is in the store. There will be, and we're eventually going to take the data and make sure that there's a web-based interface as well. Yes, we want to do something with Twitter. We have the username on Twitter, iVoteMobile, and I ask now.
I vote now.
I vote now. So eventually, and I don't know how soon, could be sooner than later, you'll be able to tweet at I ask now and
Vote
submit
now.
your question.
Yeah, I vote now.
Right. So there, I've talked about it. Let's see, here's a long question from... This thing scrolled too much. It scrolled too much. Okay, Nicola here. Love some advice. Moved 1,000 time post blog from TypePad to WordPress, self-hosted on an own URL. Used to be a 4 Google PR, but new blog now 0, and admin area so painfully slow. Should I delete my TypePad blog? What about those in-bad links? Inbound.
Well, I mean, is all the content still up on TypePad? Sounds
It's
like it
duplicate
is.
content.
Self-hosted on own
I would
URL.
redirect. I would, on TypePad, every entry I would say, at the bottom of the articles, I would say,
Right.
blog now hosted here, and point them to the new entries.
The other thing too, you might be looking at the root directory as opposed to index.php. You might have the www in front. So make sure that it's the same exact thing. In other words, you can have a different ranking on index.php as you can on just the directory page.
Techhead G wants to know, Joel, mindset being social media is equivalent to nightclub business from both client and vendor sides. Do you understand that?
I'm never hungover after I tweet.
Yeah. Can you say I am or still don't get it? And what are your thoughts on this? Yes, I would say by and large most internet marketers do not get using social media in the same way that internet marketers don't understand affiliate marketing or traditional e-commerce. They're very locked into their way of doing things, and you want to go broad and understand all these different ways. Chris the Hand has officially dropped something, so Jerry 1549 says, I have a new website. I want to submit it to as many directories as I can. Is there a reliable service that will do this for me so I can be sure it's not spamming?
Well, I mean, we don't submit to a lot of directories. I mean, there are paid directories like Yahoo. You should pay to get in Yahoo. There's a few other paid directories that have a good quality score from Google, but for the most part, just your rinky-dink directories are out there. You're not going to get much benefit from submitting to them. You're better off getting it on real content sites because Google continues to discount directories more and more because there's really no value. It's basically competing with Google, and all it is a huge, massive link farm with little description. So.
Raintree wants to know, please discuss the kind of deal you made with your iVote developer. Well, I can't really discuss that. I can say that it's hard to find developers for iPhone apps for a few reasons. One, there's not a ton of Apple developers. Most developers are PC or Unix based, and they don't understand how the Mac works. So having somebody that gets it.
We were fortunate to have a relationship with this person,
Yeah.
and so otherwise it would be extremely difficult to find somebody.
But we did not interview anybody else for this. We've got the guy who has the skills.
Yes.
The mad skills. Let's see. For content sites, how many pages at a minimum needed to get a certain level of traffic?
Depends on the content.
Yeah, it's content, and it's a never stop. Always be creating content. Always be ABC, ABCC. Always be creating
that.
content.
Nice. Daily.
Always be creating, dude.
Content
ABCD.
daily. I could do a whole alphabet thing.
I'm sure you
I'm
could.
going to work on that all afternoon.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just you create content, but create quality content, and when you submit stuff, submit original content to other sites. I have a forum that people submit stuff to, and they just paste stuff from article sites. Like, why waste your time and my time?
I wouldn't. Original stuff.
Content.
Bob the teacher's with us. Hey, Bob. Bob, do you have an iPhone? I must know. Does Bob the teacher have an iPhone?
Harris is leaving.
Bob the
Harris.
teacher, you missed it. Go to the that's fine. Older one will work. Go to the App Store and download our new application. It's called iVote. And anybody who uses it, please go to the iTunes Store and give us a glowing 5-star review.
We have to load that video on the site too.
Yes, we're going to put the video on the site. I have to narrate it. Record narration.
All right, that'll take
And then we'll put it up. Do you believe in Google Sandbox? Is that like Santa Claus? If so, from your experience, what's the best way to present yourself to Google in order to get out of it? I just do what's natural. I don't sweat the sandbox. I create sites, I do content, I link to them organically, do what comes natural, and wait for Google to do their magic. I don't know a way to. How do you push Google to do something if you don't know what the magic, what the easy button is in the first place?
That was easy.
Make sure your site abides by all of Google's TOS and send them a letter and stating that your site does, and that's all you can do.
Danny Arrington, always be creating, dude, every day for good hits.
Yeah,
That's good. Keep going. I joke.
I like that.
Joel, you should definitely do more of the reality series you
for
did.
good hits
Oh my.
For good hits indefinitely. Just kill.
Leave me now, or
Okay, never mind.
I'm a no. Or now I'm stuck. I should do more of the reality series. Will we see more? Only if a network picks it up, and we are talking to a cable network potentially about doing that. But other than that, no
We need
plans.
to have you film a video answer to that and link to it for the show.
About the show? Well, that is a good one.
Just
Will
every
there
time
be-
someone asks that, here's a link. Here's my answer.
That's good. Will there be another season of The Next Internet Millionaire? I like that. You know what time it is? Flying monkey time. You want to do the honors today?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
See,
That's Chris's.
that's
As part of the Flying Monkey Olympics, everybody got their flying monkey and then took some white out and put a symbol on the back. This is Chris the Hand Harper's
copyrighted.
copy monkey.
Copy monkey.
That was easy.
And I have a
That's a good domain right there.
I have a new flying
It's
monkey
got to
here.
be taken, that domain.
He's a virgin flying monkey.
Chris, incoming.
We need higher ceilings.
Yeah.
Wait till you guys see
I never thought about doing
the
that.
Flying Monkey Office Olympics video. When are we going to have that?
I don't know. It's gonna get backburnered again.
Okay, because we have important things to do.
I actually
All right.
pulled a ligament when I was competing, so I won't be the next one.
So this is an original Fling Shot Flying Monkey. I buy these by the case. Seriously, I bought a
Yeah.
case of 100 of these. Everybody who comes to the conference is going to get a flying monkey. And hey, easy now. Easy now. Wow. He's got his tags on him, and he still has the pull tab.
Yeah.
So he has not yet flown.
I actually was wearing the pull tab under my shirt during the competition.
And we're going to give this away today. How should we give it away?
People give questions to put on the
They can't do that yet, though,
put them
because
to submit to you. Like,
I vote mobile later today.
for like right now in the chat, they can like the best question.
Oh,
pressure.
It's too hard to judge, isn't it?
it is hard to judge.
I don't know what. Okay, question. What should we do to give the flying monkey away? Let's do a poll. Oh, but that's open ended. That doesn't work. That was stupid.
That was easy.
We really need a stupid button
Yeah.
for all
I know
the stupid
that.
things we say and do as human beings. Just that was stupid. All right,
The
so
winner of the Flying Monkey Olympics.
but they don't know all our
Our
people.
office staff.
They don't know all. They should know our staff. What should we do to give this away? Don't just beg for it. We need a
How
contest
about
of some kind.
what state was the Bigfoot hoax in?
Do you know?
Yeah.
In-
Where did it originate from?
Okay. All right. That's a good one. Go ahead.
The poll question, or the poll question, the monkey question, because I was thinking of something furry, is what state did the Bigfoot hoax originate from last week or this week?
And for those who hadn't heard, it was a hoax. Bigfoot in a crate that was frozen was a
So
rubber
what
suit.
state were the guys from that perpetrated the hoax?
Okay, so there we go. There's the question. Whoever answers the question, was it Montana?
Where do they say they found Bigfoot? He's got it.
Montana?
Oh, no, Georgia.
Georgia, Jahid. Way to go. Jahid, you are the winner of the Flying Monkey. And if you will double click my name, Joel Comm, and give us your name and mailing address, then we will send a genuine flying monkey. This is not a fake. It is not a hoax. It is the real
Did
thing.
the Russians kill the Bigfoot down there? Georgia.
Oh, the Russians went down to Georgia. They were looking for a Bigfoot to steal.
This is a song.
All right, so Jahid, congratulations.
It's pretty exciting stuff.
And there's that. The other exciting.
Oh, wait, did Danny, wait a minute, what is,
Oh, he put his address in there earlier.
That wasn't to guess, Danny. That was just to.
Gah!
Sorry, because the question had not been asked yet. Nice try. Okay, couple things. The new edition of Top 1% Report. This is not it. This is the current one. The new one is coming out shortly. Expanded from 16 to 20 pages, and we went green.
Yes,
See the green on the back?
I've got to write an article today.
It's green, and it is a powerful, powerful newsletter. If you're not yet in the Top 1% Report, I'll give you one for a penny. Go to top1percentreport.com and sign up to get this mailed to your door. You will love it.
We also have to talk about click here to order.
And the other thing is the book. The book, Click Here to Order, Stories of the World's Most Successful Internet Marketing Entrepreneurs, comes out. It's out, all right?
Yeah.
It's out. But we're doing a big promo on September 2nd, and if you want to be an affiliate and make some money on the back end of this, I would love to send you some money. Can I send you some money?
Yeah.
Can I give you some money?
Sure.
All right. So go to AFF URL. Can they sign up now?
Not yet.
Take a note of AFFURL.com
Bookmark
and you'll
it.
be able to bookmark it. You'll be
think
able to
Tuesday.
sign up on Tuesday to be an affiliate. And
We are building out a big back end for Apple
there's a
URL,
big back
so
end. There's going to be multiple
it's
opportunities.
a lot more work than we thought it was going to be.
Multiple opportunities to earnage. Hey, affiliate kid. Good to see you. Yes, the easy button.
That was easy.
The monkey, forever a centerpiece.
That was just on a commercial. Did you see that?
No.
This woman fills up with gas at a station, and the guy comes up and he goes, "That'll be $94.50," and she goes like,
That was
and
easy.
he goes, "How much now?" He's like, $94.50. It's a Staples ad. It's pretty funny actually.
That's clever. That's good. Welcome to those of you joining us now. Joel Comm Live. That's me. I'm alive. Dan Nickerson, my plucky comic relief cohort. You're like Ed
PCR.
McMahon.
Yeah. I still have a mortgage.
Can you do the big laugh?
No.
Are you going to show up at somebody's door
It's
with,
Jolie.
hey-oo! You're going to show up, Kimberly Rose! Yay! The book is great. Read it over the weekend. Thanks, Kim. And if you would go to Amazon and post a 5-star review, then you could tell the world what you thought of the book. And would love to hear more about what you thought. Trump wants to buy your house.
Yeah, I know. Me and Donald go way back.
He wants to buy lobster. Okay, so we've got about 10 minutes or so left for this episodic episode.
Yeah.
And if you have some questions, fire away. If you're just joining us and you have not heard about the iPhone app, iVote, then you'll have to watch the replay because I'm not going to say it all over again. But if you do use the application and you get a chance to review it on the iTunes Store, maybe write about it on your blog, tweet about it, help us spread the word. It's free, and we just want to get it out there and let people enjoy using it because, frankly, there's been some decent apps on the iPhone, but none of them are just awesome.
Yeah,
I mean,
none of them have legs.
what do we do for fun? You got yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so
What are you thinking? Come on. Mine's still loading. Yeah. Ultimate geekdom. I want to be like that fat Star Wars kid. Someone's going to do a video.
So yeah, it'd fall down.
Oh, yeah.
So, there's some decent apps, but we think that iVote has got potential to really reach a mass market. Liza wants a poll. Do you have to go to Poland for that?
Do you have an iPhone?
All right, let's do a poll. Chris, the poll is... the poll is, do you have an iPhone? Yes or no. That's it. Real simple. Tell me when that's up. In the meantime, Joel, what are your suggestions for someone pursuing JVs that will systematically lead to you?
They can download your ebook at jvrequest.com.
Yeah, go to jvrequest.com, start there, download the ebook, and you can put that URL in there. Raintree, I don't know the URL yet. This just went up this morning, and this is not how we take polls on Ustream, people. We don't type, we take the poll. Okay, lower left corner, down by Dan's knee, right here, is the poll. And I'm going to click it myself, and I'm going to click yes, because I do have an iPhone. I'm going to vote, and here come the votes.
We do have a website address, though.
Wow. How come it didn't... I clicked yes.
Must take a second.
Okay. Boy, most people do not have iPhones. Folks, here's what, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you it one time. You will be assimilated.
Yeah.
And here's why.
Resistance is futile.
Resistance is futile. Kelly, I'll answer your question in a minute. Here's the reason why you will have one of these. Because the developers that are producing applications are on the cutting edge, there's going to be applications that they're going to become part of the mainstream. And if you're not using it, you're going to feel out of the loop. And the only place you can get them is right here on this iPhone. So it's $199. I know it's AT&T. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's really not. And just bite the bullet and go get one. Once you've used one.
It'll free you up so much from having to be tied to your laptop or your computer. You can check email, you get the full web Safari browser. You can do anything you can do online, you can do on the iPhone.
Do they think they'll work with Verizon? Right now, they don't, unless you jailbreak it. If you crack it, if you use this,
which we don't recommend.
Which we do not recommend doing, because it can wipe your stuff out. So most people do not have an iPhone. That is stunning.
No, we could give one away, or an Apple gift card at some point.
Okay, so let's see. Wow, questions going by too quickly. With Windows pushing their new Windows Mobile 6 and being that they handle 3G as well, will you develop for that platform as well? Very possibly. It depends. Apple has an installed base of 10 million people that can use the App Store. That's just there, and they're saying, put your stuff up here, and we're going to make it available. Very possible. I think somebody's lying here on this poll. Only 2 people? I saw a bunch of yeses go by.
Yeah, if you voted with a yes in the text, just make sure you hit the poll question down here.
Yes. Poll, lower left corner. Okay, so most people do not have iPhones. They should.
You can't think of it as a phone too. It's a computer.
Oh,
It's a laptop. It's not just a phone.
All right, so Kelly wants to know.
It's a hip top.
Kalina, you have no choice. The choice is have an iPhone or be left behind with an inferior device. That's the choice. Sorry. You know what? Let's roll part 2 of a .com story. This is our episodic history of Joel, and this is part 2.
And I'm checking something right now.
And we're gonna roll it here in 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So it wasn't too long after I launched worldvillage.com that I realized everything wasn't going to be as rosy and sunny as I hoped it would be. Building a website online and trying to monetize it was hard work. In fact, we received about $25,000 in funding from an angel investor and went through that cash pretty quick because I quit my job in order to work full-time on World Village. Sort of something really interesting happened. We had about $1.70 left in our checking account, and I remember telling my wife, I don't know what we're going to do. This thing is not going the way that we hoped it would. Of course, this is the story of all great entrepreneurs. And then something happens, right? Something always happens. In my particular case, regardless of what others might believe or think, I was a praying man. I was like, okay, God, if you want this business to go on, you're going to have to drop the money out of heaven. Well, call it what you will. Some might call it a coincidence. I call it something else. That very week, I got an email from an individual who I never heard of, representing a Japanese firm that I had never heard of. And he told me that they wanted to take our material from worldvillage.com, have it translated into Japanese and localized for this multimedia conglomerate site in Japan. I was going to tell him it would cost him about $200 a month or so to use my information, but before I had a chance to open my mouth, he told me that they were willing to pay $5,000 a month. Again, call it what you will. The funding that I received from that angel investor managed to keep us going so that we could take the next phase. All that to say what? Maybe you got to believe. You got to believe in something. You got to believe in yourself and what you're doing. You got to believe in your passions. And I personally think you got to believe in something bigger than yourself that is orchestrating your purpose for why we're even here on earth. I think there's a lot more to business than just the business of doing business. Until next time, see ya. Hey, have you tuned into Comm Live yet?
And that's part 2 of .com story. I hope you guys like that. We've got 8 parts in all, and part 9 is being written right now, right in front of your very eyes. What's next for Joel? Anyway, sorry the speed is bad for you there, Beard Yasser, but looked good here. I don't know. Worked for me.
Somebody needs to do a website on the etymology of usernames.
Of how people come up
Of how
with.
people come up with them.
Christopher 969 asks, from your experience, are blogs more successful than content sites? Blogs are content sites.
Yeah, it seems to be a big misconception these days. Blogs are just a website development platform these days.
It's just a way of publishing your content easily, but it's definitely content.
I use I use WordPress for everything, even static sites. Except for sales pages, I use them.
Yes, blogs are us. It just makes it so
That was easy.
easy. Chris the Hand, did we get an address from the winner of our Flying Monkey? Okay. I do not have a special offer for you today. I can say if you go to top1percentreport.com, you can get your first issue of this for a penny, worth way more than a penny. And click here to order is available at Amazon.com.
The other thing
if you
too
wish
about subscribing
purchase.
to that is that the price is going to go up. You can lock yourself in at the lower price.
The price actually is going up on
September 2nd.
September 2nd when we launch the book. So, yes, Google is taking out its referral program. No biggie. We're not making any money from it anyway. Their program was never designed in a way that AdSense publishers would make a lot with the referrals. So, didn't bother with it. Let's see. What kind of cost is associated with its use? Do you have to pay a phone call? Is it broadband? Are we talking about the iPhone?
Sounds like it. Yeah, sounds like iPhone.
Well, the application is free, and you've got your standard charges that AT&T. If you have their unlimited all-you-can-eat plan,
Yeah.
then there's no charge.
You're looking at about probably $60 a month at least.
Right, but that's for everything.
That's for everything with a phone. Once again, it's computer, it's internet, it's everything.
F-16 pilot. So basically, I upload content on my site with no keyword research. That is correct. I do not do keyword research. I write about whatever I want to write about, and whatever it is I write about, I make sure that my subject line has directly associated keywords in it.
That's the other thing. I mean, the more you do this, you're in this business, the more you know what works, what doesn't, what keyword phrases are better. So you sort of just, you become savvy at what to type without having to do the research.
Right.
Certainly you could benefit by doing the research, but,
Okay, so with that said, the clock is coming up to the top. Hello, Michael Copeland, and you're late because we're just getting ready to sign off. Do we have a guest next week?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Don't know.
I think it's just you and me again.
Could be. And then, yeah.
Okay, so hope we've got a lot of answers to questions in there, and you guys can keep up the party without us. We're going to need to go offline. We want you in the Middle East. Please just make a 15-minute conference, and I guarantee your tickets will be sold out during the first day.
You'll pay for your gas.
Actually, I am probably coming to Dubai in December. So I've been invited to speak at a conference. It hasn't been made public yet, but it looks like the first week in December I'm going to be coming to the United Arab Emirates along with Mike Filsame, Mike Koenigs, John Carlton, and maybe one or two others.
Wow.
So I'm coming to the Middle East. Never been. Looking forward to it. A lot of sand. Hot.
Yeah.
And some cool buildings in Dubai. I mean, it looks,
Very cool.
It
There's
looks,
some ridiculous amounts of building going on there.
It looks really amazing. So thanks to everybody for joining us. Please go to the iTunes store, download iVote, use it, give us a 5-star rating if you like it, and spread the word, blog about it. That's it. I'm Joel.
I'm Dan.
And we'll see you guys next week for Joel Comm Live. We're out.